Bahuroopi Gandhi, a manuscript written by Sri Anu Bandyopadhyay and was forwarded by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, highlights the life and achievements of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, and how he dealt with unusual situations in the most creative way possible. The book also brings up some interestingly unknown facts of the Mahatma, one of many great freedom fighters who fought for the Indian independence. I had a chance to read Beggar of page 53 as a part of my value education project, which I believe was wonderfully narrated and gave a very good message. So, without any further ado, I'd like to narrate this essay in my way. The essay begins with how young Gandhiji had a keen desire to lead his life as a social server. His life was close to settle in his young age as he had a good job in South Africa and was paid really well and also had material wealth. After knowing the gruesome situation of the Indian settlers in South Africa by the Western power, he did not like his luxurious life any longer. He decided to leave the job and luxury and decided to completely concentrate on public work. During the epic struggle of the Indian settlers in Africa, he raised funds to support about 5,000 registers and their families. People back in India appreciated his contribution, and an appeal was made in the Congress session to help him raise funds for the same. He was so engrossed in public work that he was finding it hard to earn money for his family. His friends and sympathizers contributed in financially helping him, and his ashram was run by their money. He couldn't see people begging on the streets. Their hands used to shiver when they beg as they haven't eaten in days. A beggar's desperate struggle for bread, decrying all feelings of decency and self respect, was revolting to him, and he disapproved the custom of giving food instead of a job. Gandhi decided that he would open a fund and he would go to the streets, conduct rallies and movements to get funds from people. He said, through the thousands of the rich are welcome, it is the coppers and single rupees of the poor that blesses this man. He also added, and I quote, a contribution is a contribution no matter how big or small it is. Even if you give me a pie, I'd be extremely happy and no one will question you about your donations, as I believe that every drop of water combines to form an ocean. He used to go to the big shots and rich families and his Gujarati friends and beg for money. He uses a technique where he demotivates them of their contributions as he knows that if you want a work done from a rich person, you need to question his or her capabilities. The rich never felt bad about Gandhi's demotivation as they take it as a challenge to contribute more. The poor also did their level best in contributing. Who couldn't wanted to become his disciples or helpers and they helped him collect the donated money. They also brought veggies and cereals from their farm to donate. The author also recollected an instant when a murderer, before going to the gallows, donated his earnings of rupees 100 to Gandhi for his national work. Finally, after collecting that money, he used to help people in need and offer them food. He always said that do whatever you want, but never beg or live in charity, and never make it a habit of begging, but find a job and lead a better life. Leave the begging to me. It was this gesture that made Gandhi a great person, and I believe his thoughts and opinions to life made a greater difference to the people around the world.